The number one most important fundamental keeping you in low elo is simply not understanding the value of camps, waves, turrets, dragons, void grubs, all the objectives in the game. You don't know the true values, and that's why you're low elo. You can't decide whether you want to play for dragon, whether you want to play for a gank. You can't decide whether I should gank top, mid, or bot. You don't know what you are playing for because you don't know the true values of camps, EXP, of levels. What do these numbers actually mean? What do these numbers actually tell you? This is what's probably keeping you low, low, low rank. And I'm going to show you guys, we're going to walk through a really easy way to understand everything in this video. Hey, I'm perryjg, former pro player for Dignitas, rank 2 in North America, and rank 33 on the Korean ladder. I've helped hundreds of students climb faster, play smarter, and finally understand how to win in the jungle. I have created a new program called the Jungle Kingdom, in which you get daily group coaching sessions, in-depth VOD reviews, and a personalized improvement tracker built to level up your game every single day. Whether you're stuck in gold or aiming for a higher elo, there's a seat waiting for you in the Jungle Kingdom. Make sure to join as soon as possible before prices increase. I'll see you guys in the Jungle Kingdom. So, right away guys, if you look at the map here, you have camps all across the map, right? And every single camp has a different gold value. In fact, a wave has a different gold value as well. How much EXP does it give? How much gold is a level worth? All of these questions need to be answered. People ask the question all the time. Hey Perry, you're a challenger. How do you get to challenger? I don't know how to have challenger decision making. How do I decide with your challenger decision making whether I should gank here or whether I should do the camps or whether I should do the objective? Like, what's the evaluation? And the problem is they don't know what they're deciding. They don't know what they are choosing from. Okay, I know the value, so I can actively tell them whether it's worth it or not for what they're going for. After coaching and helping literally hundreds of people hit their ranked goals and actually help them understand League of Legends, I finally understood what people are actually missing in their understanding of League of Legends. If you look at this here, this is a map of League of Legends, and it tells you the gold values of literally everything. Okay, this is extremely important for you to decide whether you want to play for Dragon, whether you want to play for Grubs, whether you want to play for anything on the map. A outer turret, we'll start there, we'll start with turrets, is worth 500 gold total, 250 gold local, and 50 gold global. What that means is every person individually is getting 50 Gs, no matter what. And the person who is local to the objective is getting 250. So if you break a turret by yourself, you are going to get yourself 300 gold. Pretty straightforward. Okay, it's very important to understand that let's say you split the turrets, you split the gold in half because someone's hitting it with you. Now you're getting 125 plus the 50, so you get 175 gold. Okay, so when you think about it, let's say you let a teammate die. Okay, let's say your bot lane dies. One person dies here. How much is a kill worth? Well, kill's simply worth 300 gold. Let's say someone gets an assist. The most you can get from a natural kill is going to be 450 gold. Okay, 450 gold from a natural kill. Okay, that is no bounty. If I look at a turret here, the total gold for a turret is 500 gold. It's actually worth more than what a kill is, let's say, on your support, or let's say your ADC. Okay, so you need to understand is like turrets are actually worth so much gold. And we dive into the inner turrets here. This turret gives you 675 gold locally, 25 gold globally. So the total would be 800 gold. Let's say you have a side laner who breaks this turret by themselves. They've just cashed in 700 gold immediately on the spot. That's worth 2 kills right there. Okay. We're not factoring in waves or EXP just yet. We're just looking at pure gold values. I want to keep you guys thinking about EXP in the future though. Okay, so this turret and this turret are worth the same amount of gold. Going into the mid tier 2, it's the only different turret here. This turret is with 550 gold total, which is 425 locally and 25 globally. So it's not worth as much as these outers, but what clearing mid turrets does for you is it generates a lot of map pressure. So just looking at values themselves, this is what you're deciding on. Okay, if you're deciding on invading 2 camps, camp 1, camp 2, or breaking top turret. Just by looking at pure math, the top turret is going to always outweigh the 2 camps you're debating on going to kill. So when people ask me, hey Perry, like, should I go for a top gank when the enemy top laner is over here and I could easily come kill this guy, or should I do my blue buff? I don't know what's worth more. Well, you need to evaluate that this kill is worth 450 gold total because 1 kill, 1 assist. You're getting EXP from the kill, denying EXP, gaining EXP. You're getting gold and EXP from the wave. You're getting so many other pieces of resources from this kill, which really evaluating is how much resources you are getting from these different plays you are making. So at the end of the day, the number one most important thing for you guys to understand is what am I playing for that gives me the most amount of resources. So blue buff is worth 90 gold, Grump is worth 80, 85, 75, 90, 109. So Krugs are objectively worth the most amount of gold. But what happens is people will leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little mini Krubs. Did you guys know that every mini Krug gives you 14 gold? 14. So if you let those 6 mini Krugs die and you don't take them, that's all your gold. That's all your gold down the drain. It's missed. It's disappeared. You need to farm those mini Krugs. You need to farm those things. Did you guys know that Scuttle Crab actually increases in gold as the game progresses? So Scuttle Crab gets even more valuable, even more valuable, even more valuable. So you really want to get those crabs, and which is why you see higher level players prioritize the crab because they understand that this is simply worth more gold than the rest of my camps. Plus, I deny it from the enemies. So we need to talk about EXP now. So 1 level is worth around 700 gold worth of stats. A level is worth a lot, okay? So a level is actually worth more than a kill. It's worth more than 2 kills. If you have the choice between invading an entire quadrant and gaining a level, or let's say killing someone, if you have the freedom to choose, generally speaking, this is going to be worth more because this gives you 300 gold and almost a full level, about 75% depending on what stage you are in the game. Because 90, 80, 85 plus the little biscuits, plus 20 gold from biscuits from your jungle pets, you get roughly 300 gold per quadrant. So you get the gold from the quadrant and you get the EXP, which could technically be worth more than 1 simple kill up here. But the evaluation is, okay, let's say I kill someone, I deny them 1 wave, and I also get the EXP and the assist. So if you deny laners 1 wave is roughly about 100 gold. You can just think about 1 wave as 100 gold. The cannon is worth, you can add like 50 gold. So no cannon is 100 gold, and then with a cannon is going to be 150 gold. You can just like average it to be around that. What you understand is like if you can deny someone 2 waves or even 3 waves, you're denying them a full kill's worth of gold. Okay, that's where people forget League of Legends. Like that's what people like don't understand League of Legends. It's how much gold and resources you're deciding to play for. That's the biggest and most crucial thing to understand in League of Legends. Every dragon you kill gives you 25 gold, but the bonus stats it gives you is roughly around 1,000 gold, and then it scales as the game progresses. But the thing is, it's 1,000 gold split across all your teammates. So if you clear a dragon, it's 1,000 gold, 200 each person, and then it scales as the game progresses. Okay, so dragons are great, but you're not ingesting yourself with that much gold right away. But what you are doing is you are getting yourself a lot of EXP as well, and scalability and gold value later. Void Grubs is 10 per person locally. If you're local to the Void Grubs, let's say in the area here, and you get the Void Grubs, you get 10 gold. If you kill the Void Grubs, you actually get the execute, you get 20 gold. So total, if you kill all Void Grubs, you can get 90 gold. Herald is worth 200 gold and around 2 camps of EXP. So in general, almost every objective here, the Herald, the Grubs, and Dragon are worth around 200 EXP. So that's what I need you guys to understand. It's like, it's sorry, not 200 EXP, 2 camps of EXP and around 200 gold for the Herald, and then for the Dragon immediately in your pockets in stats and gold. Why is this so important, and why is understanding all these like values? Or autocons also worth around 1750 gold in terms of like exp and stats you get, and then in the actual fights, I'm sure there's more value, but I'd like to roughly think about it as like 2k gold. Okay, so why is it so important to actually understand these values? I've told you all these values. Some of you guys might already know these things. Some of you guys might already understand. The big thing about League of Legends is it's all a game about racing to get to your third and fourth item as fast as you can. So, pretty much, League of Legends is a game about, hey, there will be a team fight around the Baron at around 25 minutes. Or there will be a team fight at the Dragon at around 30 minutes. At this timestamp, I want to be anywhere from 3 to 4 items. If I want to achieve this, I need to play for resources. And what people don't understand is that's all the evaluation is. In the early game, should I gank? In the mid game, where should I be? You should always direct yourself to the location that has the most amount of resources. Okay? And it's not as easy as simply just getting resources wherever you go. There's obviously more complication behind the scenario. But inherently, that's the core fundamental about how to play better League of Legends. It's play for those resources. Now, let's say you're evaluating a 50% play here or 100% play here. It's all just analysis. It's like understanding, okay, well, if I succeed here, I gain an extra 500 gold that I wouldn't. But if I fail, I'll lose 500 gold. Versus I can simply farm my camp here, and then I can gain plus 300 gold. So it's like, okay, what's worth it? It's either take a plus 200 gold gap, or and lose it potentially, or take 300 gold and walk away and be happy. So that's the evaluation you need to understand. Like, that's what you're deciding. It's not, oh, like, is this guy, is it a good gank or not? Like, that's how you decide what is good or bad in League of Legends. It's one of the biggest things, especially if you're low elo, to understand. I really hope this helps a few people decide on what choices to make. This applies to any role. This applies to any person playing League of Legends. It's how the best players in the world are always consistently up 3 to 4 levels in even high ranked games, and especially in low ranked games. This is how they do it. Alright, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I always appreciate feedback. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.